The discovery of the stone was the first step towards the biggest change in human history. The stone was first used as tools and weapons because the stone was stronger and more durable than any other materials used at that time. Due to the weight of stone, the stone was used only in the main parts of the weapons. The stone found in rivers and seas were used for the decoration and ornaments. After the discovery of stone generated fire, the importance of stones became too high. And from this time, stones were considered holy. And later on, the statue of God made from stones started being worshipped. The fire was the biggest discovery of human history after stones. The fire that human used to fear now began using the fire. The biggest thing that fire gave to human, that was light. Now human could see in the dark night even without the moon. Now it was possible for human to see in the dark caves. Slowly human learned to take heat from the fire. The art of cooking food on the fire had changed the perception and taste of food. Except human, all living beings were afraid of this fire. Now it had also become the protective shield of human beings. Fire considered as a life giver, but even humans were afraid of fierce look of fire. The name of the invention which brought the biggest change in the clothes of human beings was needle. After the invention of the needle, clothes got the right shape and size according to the body. So it became very easy to wear and remove the clothes. Now the smallest pieces used in the clothes. After the invention of the needle, the practice of wearing ornaments in different parts of the body began, especially in the nose and ears. Needles were used in the treatment of diseases, especially in the stitching of wounds and in the removing of thorns and spikes from the body. The earliest needles were made from the bone of animal skeletons, which were of different types and sizes. The invention of utensils completely changed the way of human eat and drink. In the early period, there were permanent utensils which were found mainly in the form of pits in the rock. Later on, tree leaves were used to eat in the form of plates, and bamboo pieces were used for drinking. After further development, utensils made of stone were used for cooking. The biggest advantages of utensils were now food material could be easily carried from one place to another, and at the same time, the fooding material could be kept safe from other living beings. Domestication of animals was a boon for humans. Now the laborious work was being done by the domesticated animals, and at the same time, these pets were fulfilling some of the human needs. Different animals were domesticated for different reasons or purposes. The dog used to guard, the horse was useful for traveling, goods were carried on the donkeys, cow and goat used to get milk. All pets had their own significance. After the domestication of animals, humans become dependent on animals to a great extent, and pets were used in almost every work of human being. Before the invention of clothes, there was only hair in the name of protection of the human body. Clothing was first used to protect the genitals from any kind of damage. It is believed that the leaves of the tree were first used as clothes, and then the skin of the animals. Gradually, humans used cloth to cover different parts of the body. Humans have learned
with changing time, that what kind of clothes they have to use in which season. Now humans had a solution to withstand against every season of nature.